What's up, y'all? So, I'm here to talk about MAXXINE. MAXXINE is the third movie in the Ty West X film series. This is the trilogy. This is the end of the X series, the last film. So, I'm here to talk about it and let y'all know what I thought about it and if you guys should check this out or not. So, I'm about to give you my experience with it. But before I go into the deep details and all that, I'm gonna tell you this. If you have not seen X, Pearl, or Maxine, I strongly recommend you check them out. So let's talk about this. Number one, the story. Now, we already know the story with X and Pearl and going into this. So, what I like what Ty West did was that even though they was kind of connected, but they was a little bit different. And the only thing I would say is that I just didn't like when the beginning of the film, he kind of gave it away a little bit. He gave the film away a little bit, which I think he shouldn't have done that with the whole killer and all those things. So you kind of knew who the killer was you kind of knew who the killer was going to be. But overall, it was a good movie. It was a good way to end the uh the franchise. But I just felt like if he hadn't done that, it would have made it so much better. The second thing, the cinematography in this movie was really good. I just love the way how he caught that 80s Los Angeles vibe, the 80s, the clothes, the music, just everything about the 80s in Los Angeles, how he caught that. It was done very, very well. And how he just put the cinematography together was really, really good. The next thing, the kill scenes. The kill scenes was very, very good. But we already know that going into this because this is an A24 film. And as I always say, A24 has been making kick-ass horror movies for the longest. And the thing that makes A24 stand out from all these other production companies that do horror is that they cater towards their audience. They don't sugarcoat anything. Everything that they do, every movie that they do is in your face. And that's what it was with Maxine. It was in your face. And the kill scenes was just really, really good, really intense. Um, the actors, everybody in here did such a great job with their roles. Just did such a great job. Kevin Bacon, Mia Goth, everything was just put together so perfectly, and I just love that. You know, the ending, the ending is one of those endings that you didn't expect it because you was thinking like, okay, it went this way, so it's gonna go this way, but it goes a whole totally different level that you just be like, oh wow, I wasn't expecting that. So overall, on a scale of low, medium, high, I'm gonna give Maxine a high. I'm gonna give it a high, and this is not because I love A24, but just how everything was put together. Despite what I said in the beginning, but overall, this is still a very good movie. The way it was put together, everything. Also, this is a good date night film. But I would say that if you're going to make this a date night film, then you want to binge watch X and Pearl first before you see this. So that way you know what's going on, you won't get sidetracked, and you won't be like, okay, what's happening? So if you haven't seen MAXXINE, check MAXXINE out, but also see X and Pearl 2. This is a movie that you will not be disappointed. It just the whole vibe of it just really catches your attention, and it's just from beginning to end, you just can't keep your eyes off of it. And this is another hit for A24. Now, people wanted to know if it's going to be another one. Now, according to Ty West, he was saying, you know, he did have some ideas for a fourth film, but depends on how things turn out. In my opinion, I don't think that they should do a fourth film. I think the way that everything was put together and how it ended, leave it alone because you don't want to be doing too much. You don't want to do too much. Just it ended in a good on a good note and in a good framework with us. So Ty West, if you listening, don't do anything to it. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone. You know. So you guys let me know how you feel about this. If you've seen MAXXINE, what's your thoughts about it? If you haven't seen MAXXINE, let's have a conversation. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned.